my name is Emma and today I'm doing an unboxing! I swear I'm getting better at this catching thing. Today I'm doing another video for the lovely cratejoy.com, which I am very excited about. If you don't know, Cratejoy is kind of like an online marketplace where basically it helps you find your perfect subscription service. So you can type in almost any interest in the entire world, books, movies, makeup, video games, anything you like. There's probably a subscription service out there for you and you can find it on cratejoy.com. I am officially a Cratejoy YouTube ambassador, which is like the most amazing opportunity. The most exciting thing about this partnership by far is not the fact that I get to do these awesome unboxing videos for you every month and that I got the boxes. It's more for me that you guys get to know about other subscription services you might not know about on BookTube. I feel like there's a select few subscription services that we see all the time on BookTube. I mean, God knows I unbox enough of them. But one thing I really enjoyed about the last video I did with Cratejoy, if you'd like to see that, I will link it in the description below, is a lot of people were saying, wow, I don't get to see these books as subscription services. I've never even known they existed, so thank you for this video. So I'm very excited to bring to you guys some subscription services that you might not know of that may interest you. So I'm very, very excited about this and I'm excited to open these two new boxes from Cratejoy. And of course, if you like either of these two boxes that I show you in this video or if you want to explore Cratejoy on your own, my affiliate links are down below, so definitely check them out. Consider buying a subscription through them. They also offer some discounts sometime, which is just like the most amazing thing in the entire world. So let's get to opening. The first box I'm going to be opening is Litjoycrate, which I am so unbelievably excited for. You guys know I do so many unboxings on this channel, but I have yet to dip into every single one that's out there for books. So I'm so excited to have a new one here. Litjoycrate is a subscription service that's been coming up a little on BookTube. I hear more about it every single day, and anyone who's opened a box from them seems so satisfied. I hear the people who run the company are great. I hear everything inside is great, and I think this box is just going to be really great. Litjoycrate is $30 a month. You can choose from 3 different genres of books that you would like, young adults obviously being one of them, and they ship you 2 to 4 bookish items to go along with it. I really like the packaging on this box. I also love these books on the sides. I think it's really, really cute, and the blue obviously just really stands out. So we're gonna get to opening. Here come all the comments that say, Emma, your use of scissors makes me very nervous. Well, I did it right, guys. So stereotypical Emma Books unboxing. You get to see what's first. I don't know if you can see anything cool. Okay, we got the Litjoycrate thing. I'm gonna put this down so I don't spoil myself. Ooh! What is this? This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I think it's a scarf. Is it a scarf? Oh my god, this is so pretty and soft. So I don't know how well you can see this. The lighting might be reflecting off of it weird, but it is this really pretty blue. I believe this is a scarf. It has some white accents on it, although I can't tell specifically if there's anything special about them. I can't really make out any distinctive marks, but this is so pretty, and like I said, so soft. This is pretty. I love it. So here we also have this really pretty notepad that each of them has this graphic on it, which I think is really, really pretty. I always need notepads. I write down like everything you could possibly think of. So I really, really like this notepad. Oh my god, it comes with makeup. So this is the Me Now Generation 2 Long Lasting Lip Gloss. I've never seen this company before, but maybe I can do like a little swatch for you like beauty gurus do. Have I hit beauty guru status yet? I don't know. Ooh, this is really pretty. I'm not gonna go full guru on the review of this, but I really like this color. I feel like it's kind of similar to what I'm wearing right now, which is ColourPop, because I know someone's gonna ask. But I really, really like this color. I like the sheen on it. It's very, very pretty. So I'm very excited about this lip gloss. I've yet to get makeup in a bookish subscription service, which is something I've always been looking forward to. So thank you so much, Litjoycrate. We have another really cool item here, which is super, super exciting. I've always wanted one of these, so I'm like so happy I got it now. Okay, so this is a pocket watch. I guess it's actually like a necklace watch, but it looks like a pocket watch. It has a compass on the front, and then you press a little button and it opens, and it's a clock, and I've been wanting one of these since I was like in middle school, but I've never gotten around to getting one, so I'm so excited to have one now. So I realized this is the May box for Litjoycrate, so I'm a couple months late here, but I'm very, very sorry about that. But that doesn't change the fact that this book is still really, really exciting, and the book they chose for the month of May was Rebel in the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This is a book that I've been hearing some buzz about on BookTube. I've heard really, really good things so far, and it seems right up my alley. From what I can understand, it's basically like a Western retelling of Arabian Nights, which sounds super exciting because diverse culture, awesome badass gun-wielding girls, and romance and fantasy. And it just sounds like the most perfect book in the entire world. I have not gotten a chance to pick this one up yet, so I'm very excited to now, thanks to Litjoycrate. Also, subscription services who include these fun little things, you're like the real MVP. So now that we have opened and gushed about Litjoycrate, I'm very excited to also open the Fresh Fiction Not to Miss box. This is another bookish subscription service that is $25.95 a month, so it's a little bit more affordable than Litjoycrate, and it includes 5 to 7 books, which is something I've never heard of before. It includes 2 to 3 new release physical books and also 3 to 4 ebooks to download, which again, very, very unique if you're somebody who prefers to have ebooks and not necessarily a lot of space for physical books. This might be one for you because I've literally never heard of a bookish subscription service sending out ebooks to download, and it also includes a few little collectibles, so I'm very, very excited to open it. Also, the packaging on this one, like, look at this beautiful bright pink box and the font. I am such a font nerd and I love both of these. This is definitely the type of packaging that I like to see on my doorstep. Alright, let's see if you guys can see anything first. This book feels very, very stuffed, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, so the first thing I see in here I'm very excited about, for no apparent reason, but I'm very excited. It's a ring pop! I just dropped it. Ring pops were everything when I was younger. I'm so excited for this ring pop, I can't even tell you. So thanks so much, Fresh Fiction Box Not to Miss. There's also a Dum Dum in here with my favorite flavor of Dum Dums ever, cotton candies. So I don't know how Fresh Fiction just guessed all of my favorite candy flavors, but they did, and that is amazing. The other thing I noticed in here is this pin that says Fresh Fiction Box Not to Mix. That is a mouthful. I've had so much trouble saying it all throughout this video, and I'm sure you guys have picked up on it. But this is their mascot, Vixen, and they include a little pin with Vixen every single month, and this is super, super cute. I love this. Let's go with the ebooks first, because there's quite a few here. The first book I'm able to download is the Vintner and the Vixen by Alexia Adams. This is giving me some 50 Shades feels. So, there's a lot going on in this synopsis, so I'm just gonna read this. I never do this in videos, but I don't know how to accurately sum it up. Maya Tessier needs a fresh start after her last boyfriend dragged her deep into an organized crime ring, putting her life in danger. After inheriting a cottage and acreage in France from her great-grandmother, she hopes to escape her turbulent past to concentrate on her art. Unfortunately, her inheritance is within the estate of a privacy-obsessed billionaire, and he wants it all back. Jacques Delaunay has led a life of rigid control, working hard to repair the family's fortunes after his playboy father nearly destroyed them. His one attempt at happiness was ended in a tragedy when his pregnant wife was killed in a car crash. I wasn't kidding when I said a lot was going on here. He'd rather be the last in the illustrious Delaunay family line than open himself up to that kind of heartache again. Then Maya Tessier arrives on his doorstep, and he discovers it's not the only ancestral land that he wants to claim. But if he lets her stay, more than his heart may be at risk. This honestly is capturing me like so much. I understand Fresh Fiction Box Not to Miss is mostly like an adult, seems to have a lot of romance in it. That's not something I normally read, but honestly, this totally intrigues me. Like I said, I get a lot of 50 Shades feels from it. I don't know if I'm just looking into it and maybe it's one of the only adult romances I've ever read, but this sounds really, really cool, and I can tell you I absolutely will be going to download this like immediately. Then we have The Geek Gets the Girl by Michelle Hoff. Am I just going to compare every single adult romance book to 50 Shades? Because probably. Okay, so to sum up this book, it honestly sounds like Undercover Boss goes erotica. Basically, the CEO of a company goes undercover to the hotel company that he owns, and he meets this manager, and they kind of explore things. I'm laughing just because I'm still thinking about Undercover Boss Goes Erotica. Again, more 50 Shades feels. I don't know what it is. Maybe these just all have to do with similar plots to 50 Shades. But again, this definitely sounds like something I'd be interested in reading, and I couldn't ask for a better ebook to download. Then we have Remember the Night by Nicola Wren. So this book sounds very interesting to me and not like something I've read before. It's basically about this soldier who's in the military who spends the night with this one woman, but then they must part ways due to her responsibilities back home. And so at the women in question's sister's wedding, she comes face to face with this guy again after so long apart, and basically sparks fly again. And so what I think is really interesting about this is I've never really read about a character who's in the military other than really like YA dystopian, so I'd really be interested to see what that perspective is kind of like from an adult point of view. It definitely sounds like a very heart-wrenching book, and this is another one that like I'm really excited to have a free ebook copy with. So those are all the ebooks, and now we have 4 physical books. Like, what even? I knew there was a reason this box was so heavy. So the first book I have on here is Coltan, Cowboy, Hideout by Karla Cassidy. There are a lot of C's on this cover. Oh my god. And it also says romantic suspense on the cover, which are 2 things I 11 books. So this book is another one that definitely has a lot going on in it. So basically it is about this girl named Josie who has been in hiding for a long time, and to kind of break free of it, she needs to discover a clue left at her old family ranch that is now owned by somebody else. So kind of in exchange for like digging up this person's land to find the clue, she basically becomes this guy's nanny for their children. And so I'm assuming this girl has been in hiding from something real serious, because as it turns out somebody's trying to stop her from hiding the clue and Tanner has to protect her. It definitely sounds very interesting, and I would love to know what this girl's secret is, so I'm glad that I now have a copy thanks to Fresh Fiction. Then we have The Billionaire Bachelor by Jessica Lemon. I swear I'm not making it up, these are all so similar to 50 Shades of Grey. Sorry, I'm like really hot and I need to fan myself. Despite there being so many similarities to 50 Shades of Grey in this, and I hope nobody thinks I'm saying this to like invalidate the book or say it's like just another 50 Shades of Grey. I'm just saying that like it's just funny how like so many of these are so similar to the first adult book that I ever read that I really enjoyed. I'm just laughing about it because it's like just a whole box of similar books to 50 Shades of Grey, which I loved again, so why wouldn't I like all of them? This is about a man named Reese Crane who is basically the heir to this billion-dollar hotel company, but with his past as a womanizer, it's really preventing him from totally taking control. So he makes a promise to himself that he's going to settle down and be a respectable man to inherit his family's legacy. So from what I can gather from the synopsis, it seems like before the Cranes had taken over this hotel, it was like this swanky boutique hotel that was owned by Marina Van Housen's family, and Marina will do anything to get it back, even settling to marry Russell Crane. And so they have this contract where for 6 months they will remain married so they can kind of sort out their thing. Russell can fix his reputation, Marina can get her family's hotel back, but like the worst thing that could happen is they fall in love with each other. And so, like I said, I think this is definitely something I'm going to enjoy. I'm really trying to broaden my horizons with reading and indulge in more adult stories, and so all of the ones that I have so far honestly sound like something I would like. They sound like, honestly, very lovey-dovey and smutty and fantastic, and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to read all of these. Then we have Everywhere and Every Way by Jennifer Probst. So this book is about a boy named Caleb who's really interested in inheriting his father's contracting company, until his father drops the bomb that Caleb has to share the company with his 2 brothers that he hasn't kept contact with. And so while Caleb is already dealing with the disappointment of not having the ideal career he always dreamed of, his family business takes on this really lavish, strenuous, and very technical contracting deal from this woman who wants her perfect dream house created to a T. And so, you know, adult romance obviously sparks fly and things happen and business mixes with pleasure, and this definitely sounds like a very interesting book. And then finally we have The Book of Speculation by Erica Swyler. So this book sounds very interesting. It's all about this mysterious book that lands on this man Simon's doorstep, and when he opens it, although he's not really familiar with why he's receiving it, it's filled with all of these lavish drawings and tall tales about how all of these circus mermaids have drowned at sea, just like his mother did a few years previously. And so through examining this book with his friend and fellow librarian Alice, they kind of discovered that there may be some kind of connection with his mother's death, this book, and the fact that his sister went to join the circus a few years ago and has not returned. If you follow me on social media, you know that I love all things circus related. I am such a circus arts freak, and I've never been able to pick up a book actually about it, so this already is like making it so interesting to me. Looking through the books, I have noticed there are actual drawings inside of it that are in color. So I think that's going to be a very interesting element to the book, because when they're talking about all of these really awesome illustrations, they're probably going to be right here in the book. So I think that's another really interesting component. Honestly, all these books sound great. They sound exactly what I'm looking to read more lately, so I'm glad that I have a nice YA new book to read from Litjoycrate and all of these new adult fiction from Fresh Fiction Not to Miss. Both of these books have been super satisfying to me. I really like how they're so different. So again, if you like YA and extra little items, you might like Litjoycrate, but if you're mostly interested in books, specifically adult romance, Fresh Fiction Not to Miss might be for you. Again, all of the links to both of these boxes, as well as Cratejoy's website in general, if you want to explore those and find out more and read reviews and find out what you want to find out, all those links will be in the description. Thank you again, Cratejoy, for sending me these brand new 2 boxes that I've never tried before, and now I'm really excited to see what they have more of in the future. If any of you have tried out Litjoycrate or Fresh Fiction Box Not to Miss, I would love to know in the comments of this video, and we can discuss our experiences. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon for a new video. Bye!